Hey everybody, how y'all doing? My name is Tay, and welcome back to my channel, Inspire Me, where I talk about current or relatable topics, all from a godly perspective. And today's topic is called, How Long Will You Mourn Over What I Rejected? Now, the reason why I wanted to talk about this topic is because a lot of us do it, men and women, and this is something that God was dealing with me about before. How many times we might, cry over a situation or constantly rehearse a situation that is no longer beneficial to our purpose in life. That's pretty much that God, deemed as you need to, no longer do it or no longer entertain it. It's not beneficial to your purpose. Like, this is not what I called you to do or to be with, or like, this is rejected. I rejected it. So, but you still like mourn over it. You still, want it to be thus and thus. But God's already told you that this is not what I have for you. But you still constantly just keep on moping over it. And the go-to scripture that I wanted to use to relate to this message is coming from 1 Samuel, the 15th chapter, verse 35, and it's also going to be 1 Samuel, the 16th chapter, verse 1. Alright, starting at the 15th chapter, verse 35. And Samuel came no more to see Saul until the day of his death. Nevertheless, Samuel mourned for Saul, and the Lord repented that he had made Saul king over Israel. This is chapter 16, verse 1. And the Lord said unto Samuel, How long wilt thou mourn for Saul, seeing I have rejected him from reigning over Israel? Fill thy horn with oil, and go. I will send thee to Jesse the Bethlehemite, for I have provided me a king among his sons. Now, just to give you a quick backstory, if you're not, familiar with this story, what's his name? Saul. He already disobeyed God. I forgot what it was, and I forgot how many times. It could have been once or twice before then. But this last time, God told him to smite all the Amalekites. By smiting, it means to kill everyone: man, woman, baby, cattle, everybody, everything. And Saul thought he was obeying God. I don't know why. Somebody told him a lie, but he killed the ones he wanted to kill. He saved the best, like the king, the best of the cattle, different things. He saved some things, and Saul thought he did justice, thought he obeyed God, and Samuel had to tell him, like, you didn't obey God. You feel me? Like, so just for you disobeying God, just because you didn't kill all the Amalekites, you only killed some of them, then you're no longer gonna reign as king. And Saul, had Samuel. He pleaded for Samuel to pray to God with him. Finally, Samuel did, but God still rejected him as a king. You feel me? So what I'm telling y'all is, like, okay, and then you see that, like, what's his name? Samuel, he was close to Saul. So by, God rejected him as king, that kind of like did something to Samuel, and he mourned for it. He mourned about it, but he mourned about it a long time. And God had to tell him, like, why is you mourning? How long is you gonna mourn, seeing that I rejected him as being king, seeing that I rejected Saul as being king? And the same thing God had to tell me, like, how long will you mourn about the situation? How long will you constantly rehearse this and, think about this and that and, be hurt and sad and upset? But I told you this is not for you. I told you that I rejected it. There's so many signs I've not showed you that this is not what I have for you. Just wait and be patient, and I have something else for you. But you still keep rehearsing over the situation. How long will you mourn? So when he told me that made me think about this scripture. Like, I got to get my act together. And the same thing I'm telling y'all, like, if you're in that situation, and God broke your relationship up because it was toxic, and you might rehearse oh, this and that, the good times. Yeah, but what about the bad times? Didn't the bad times leave you miserable? Or even if you didn't have a bad time, so to say, was this relationship godly? Did God approve of it? Didn't God reject it? So why are you constantly rehearsing? Why are you constantly mourning over a dead situation that God rejected? So you have to think about that. Say, for instance, you got fired from your job, and you're mourning about it. Oh, this is a good job. Oh, it paid me so much. I can't get a better job than that. Hey, first of all, you have to look at it. You can get a better job. And second of all, like, God may not even called you to even work a 9 to 5. He might be calling you to be an entrepreneur or to be a full-time minister, and He's going to take care of you. He's going to provide for you. And you're constantly rehearsing this, but He told you a few months ago to leave that job. I have something else for you, but you stayed on that job. You feel me? And then now all of a sudden you're crying, you're mourning, you're constantly mourning, and God has to say, like, how long is you going to mourn over this job? I rejected it. I have something else better for you. The same thing, like I said, this could be regarding the job. This could be regarding the home. This could be regarding a relationship. This could be regarding anything that God rejected. And you know that God's rejected it. You feel me? But you're constantly mourning over the situation. Like, God had to tell Samuel, fill your horn up with oil and go on, carry on. You feel me? I have somebody else that I deemed as king. The same thing. Okay, you're missing on this relationship. You feel me? Okay, move on. God has somebody else that He destined as your king. God has somebody else that He destined as your queen. So you can't keep constantly mourning over a situation that God rejected, because He rejected it for a reason, for your protection. You might not see it now, but believe me, you will see it eventually. So that's pretty much all I had to say today. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and also before I even get finished, it's feeling kind of cool out here today. I know it's winter time, but here in the Sunshine State, it's barely cold at all. So this breeze is feeling good. I ain't even got no jacket on right now, but it's feeling good. So that's pretty much all I want to say. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel. Y'all have a blessed day.